taking on other people's perceptions too heavily, it can one poison your mind, and for two, it'll paralyze your spirit. What's good? What's good, fellas? It's your boy Drew Down, back again with another one. Welcome or welcome back. I hadn't seen you in a while, if you ever seen me, because I've been lazy, been fearful, procrastinating, dealing with imposter syndrome, you name it, it probably went through my head. But I told myself I was gonna sit down today and just get it to y'all straight. You know what I'm saying? Just give y'all value and stop overthinking how I want it to be and just let it be. If this is your first time on the channel, I want you to like, share, and subscribe this because I am a smaller channel. I'm trying to get it up though because I'm finna come hard with the content. It's finna be consistent. And I challenge y'all to keep me on top of it. Like, Drew, what the videos is? You say you gonna keep them rolling? We need it. And I'm gonna do my best to stay consistent and give y'all this game how I'm supposed to. But without further ado, we just gonna jump right into the topic. And as the title says, caring too much as a man is deadly. And I'm gonna break this down to you from a conceptual standpoint as well as how I saw it in my own life. Because I don't want this video to be too long. Just wanted to get on here and rap with y'all a little bit because it's been on my mind and on my heart for a little minute now. Why do I say caring too much is deadly for a man? Well, the basis of this topic came to me from one of my favorite quotes or concepts, whatever you want to call it. And it says something to the effect of some men die when they're 20, 30, but they don't get buried until they're 70 or 80. And essentially what that's speaking to is the men that allow their dreams, goals, ambitions, their journey to becoming the best version of themselves to die out before they even get put in the ground, long before they get put in the ground. So essentially they walking, talking, breathing still, but they're not living, because that's a completely different thing. Living is going through life fulfilled. That's what it means to live. That's why we love to have experiences. We like to travel. We like to go to sporting events. We like to go to parties. We like to, just do different stuff that fulfills different aspects of ourselves. And it's a lot of men out here that'll never reach that level because they care so much about how other people would judge and perceive them. And the reason why I keep saying that it's deadly to live life that way is because taking on other people's perceptions too heavily, it can one poison your mind, and for two, it'll paralyze your spirit. And what do I mean when I say that it'll poison your mind? Well, the thing about other people's perceptions is that we never truly have the grasps that we never truly have the understanding on other people's perceptions that we think we do. Because at the end of the day, how another person perceives you, you'll never truly know it, even if they say it out their mouth or they have a certain set of actions that display it. We'll never know the reason why they might look at us the way that they do, because it's pretty much a byproduct of all the experiences and traumas that they went through in life. And these may be things that they're not even conscious of. So they may be treating you a certain way because they're triggered by something that they don't even know is there. So you wasting time, effort, and energy attempting to figure out how other people perceive you, and also cater to that, is a big detriment to yourself. Because when that's permeating your mind, when that's taking up your mental space, there's no way you can focus on the things that you need to focus on, like hitting the gym, like dropping a few pounds, like starting that business you wanted to start, starting a YouTube channel like I'm talking about today, getting on social media, getting consistent with your content, running up your bag. You can't do all that when you holding on to what other people perceive about you. Damn near impossible. And even if you do juggle it, the things that you really want gonna suffer because you're gonna always be pursuing and understanding on something that really you can't even really understand it too much. For real. For really being honest. And then the second thing that it does, it paralyzes your spirit. Because every day you wake up, your willingness and motivation um to go to work, to go to the gym, to do the things that you have to do day to day are based in your spirit. Because we all have moments where we have no motivation, no drive to get up and do anything. We want to just lay in the bed and just chill. We want to just relax. And this is the same thing that happens when you well, first let me say it's a time to relax and let your spirit regenerate and gain clarity, and then you go back out into the world and continue building. But when you hold other people's perceptions within your own spirit too deeply, it artificially and too quickly does the same thing because it restricts you to only doing the things that you feel will shape other people's perceptions in a positive manner. So therefore, you you moving the goalpost for yourself. You on a wild goose chase, and you're not truly letting your spirit do what it needs to do because you're holding it back to what you think will pull other people's perception in your favor. And it's not able to connect to the signs that God gives us when we let our spirit open freely. And you'll notice at the time, you'll start to feel lost because you spend all this time chasing these perceptions that really don't even really even exist, because you're only taking what you think that other people think about you, and then you take it back into your own mind and solidify it, and then it plays into your uh internal reality, that plays into your actions, and that creates your external reality. And the way I came to this realization within my own life was the other day, actually very recently. It took a conversation with my mentor for me to snap out of it because I didn't realize how easily I had gotten into this stage. And I was talking to him and I was telling him that I felt like the people around me felt like I was weak and docile just because I'm a kind and genuine person. I'm pretty laid back, easy going. So it was certain little situations and um, things people said to me that made me feel like that they thought I was weak or docile. And they didn't say that blatantly. So the only reason I got to that conclusion was through my own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, more so than it speaks to how they might perceive me, it's more so speaking to how I perceive myself. Because I must feel about myself like that to a degree. Because we all know if somebody say something about you that's just utterly false, you gonna combat that, or you'll just brush off what they saying like you don't believe it. But when we take on other people's negative perceptions of us that we build in our own heads, essentially, that means that somewhere deep down we feel the same. It's something that we need to answer within ourselves, because when we do that, it's no way that an outside perception can come shape what I know to be true about me. And that plays into your self-confidence. When you confident about who you are and what you're capable of, what other people think can't even get to you, because they'll never know your actual reality. And you can take advice from people, you can take pointer tips, whatever, from people on the outside, but be very careful who those people are. Make sure it's people that you want to be like, and it's people that got results also. Don't let people that just because they feel like they're close to you feel like they can sit around and just tell you how you need to live your life. The best sayings that I heard surrounding it is, don't take criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from. And when I heard that statement, and also talking to my mentor, that helped me snap out of it. Because I was actually, it was like just like I told you, it was poisoning my mind and paralyzing my spirit. Because I would wake up days without motivation to do my content, to go to the gym, do whatever I needed to do throughout the day, just because I was dwelling so deeply on what other people had to say about me, and wishing I could go back and fix little small, what I felt like was big mistakes, but probably wasn't even noticeable to the next person. And I'm encouraging you to do the same. Like I said, fellas, I ain't want this to be too long, but as a man, you gotta go ahead and pull the stunts, make the moves you want to make, and learn from the mistakes. Just take it as feedback. Don't take it all the way to your core. As long as you stand pure at heart, listening to God, listening to His signs that He's sending you, and going all in about what it is you want to get done, how you want to impact the world, that's all you can worry about. And surround yourself with good people along the way. That's all for today, fellas. I'll see y'all in the next one. Stay down till you come up. I'm out. Peace.